I got big bank cases on a motherfucker. Ain't shit chain, cause I'm still getting still mine. Ain't no love for a hater tryna fly me, tryna play me. Motherfuckers never stop mine. Stop shine. Yeah, they see me, but they still watch. I got shining on rerun. I got shining on rerun. Yeah, they see me, but they still watch. I got shining on rerun. I got shining on rerun. I was one deep creeping, cat it on high. My paint never dry. Forge it out on the rim and the ties. Make it where niggas will never get by. Flipping the script on the hoe. Shine up the grill and leave it glow. Paper the dip and never show. Cut the fucking lot with super stove. Players out here on game. Dip me so cold on the hole of the two below that we can put out the flame. Of the blue hand of the roof of the coupe. All I got a band man who got change. Who got the number to the nearest bird it down and club the church for the glitch. Hit the pole and do a split. Cause we ball wines. We ain't talking about flights.
Ladies and gentlemen of the universe, welcome to Monday Night Raw here in St. Petersburg, Florida. We bring to you the superstars of Monday Night Raw in action here tonight. With a few weeks left to go before Raw's next pay-per-view event, we will see what goes down here tonight. We will hear some action right now as we see the Olympic Gold Medalist Kurt Angle coming down to ringside. Let's hear what he has to say. You know, this is the first time I've been here on Monday Night Raw since my defeat at Summerslam in the triple threat match with Daniel Bryan and AJ Styles. And since that match, I've only had my attention and my sights set on one person. The man here on Monday Night Raw who claims to have the best moonsault ever. Kurt, it goes without saying that you and I garner a lot of respect here in the wrestling world. And the fact that we meet here on this Monday Night Raw with only weeks to go before a Monday Night Raw pay-per-view event is a tremendous occurrence. Listen, I came out here to challenge you to a fight. So if you want to go right here tonight, I'm ready to go. So I'm all yours, fallen angel. No, you see, that just won't work, Kurt. You see, what I'm getting at is that we can have a match at that Raw pay-per-view event in 2 weeks' time. But I'm not prepared to face you here tonight. Well, I'll see if I could change your mind then. The Olympic Gold Medalist Kurt Angle assaulting the fallen angel Christopher Daniels here to start Monday Night Raw, calling out the Fallen Angel for having the best moonsault ever. But now Christopher Daniels reversing that suplex to the inside with a gourd buster of his own and looking to take down Kurt Angle, but now a European uppercut from Kurt Angle as he takes momentum. Kurt Angle now with the front chancery is going to duck behind. Christopher Daniels now dropping him with a Russian leg sweep and now taking him down. The Olympic gold medalist going to town on the Fallen Angel. Christopher Daniels, the official, trying to hold him back and now pushing him aside. Christopher Daniels now stepping to the outside of the ring, and it looks like Kurt Angle is going to have some competition here as I hear someone's entrance music hitting. Now let's see if we could get a shot of who's coming out here. Christopher Daniels appears to have fled ringside. It appears that it is one half of the Gorillas of Destiny. Let's see which one of them is competing here tonight. They're coming out together. Tonga Loa and Tama Tonga, the tag team known as the Gorillas of Destiny, here on Monday Night Raw, looking to make a statement. Kurt Angle claiming he was coming out here for a fight, and it appears that they have stepped up for the challenge. See how they perform here tonight. Only one can compete against Kurt Angle. Let's see which one steps up for the challenge. Of course, both being the sons of Haku, the WWE legend. And Kurt Angle looking ready for this contest. You saw him fired up in that opening segment with Christopher Daniels. Let's see what he could do here. Now looking to belly. Kurt Angle, you never want to do that. Tonga Loa, being the tribute from the Gorillas of Destiny, looking to take down Kurt Angle, but now it's a backbreaker from the Olympic gold medalist that's able to drop one half of the Gorillas. And Kurt Angle now ducking behind with another Russian leg sweep that we saw him utilize just there on Christopher Daniels in that opening segment, and we will see them fight in 2 weeks' time at that Raw pay-per-view event, still unclaimed the name of the event, but we will see. Coming off the wheels of Clash of Champions, we saw Tetsuya Naito now ducking in for the spear in the corner from Kurt Angle, and he's taken down with the back elbow. Tetsuya Naito, the former friend and mentor of the Gorillas of Destiny when they came up to the main roster, aligning with Tetsuya Naito, but no longer affiliated. Now Kurt Angle looking to suplex Tonga Loa all the way to the outside off of the apron. He gets hold of Tonga Loa and takes him all the way down, crashing to the outside. Tonga Loa having a bit of protection off of that chest protector, but it's not quite enough as he gets sent crashing into the steel steps now. And the viciousness of the Olympic gold medalist ever since that he won the Money in the Bank briefcase back in July. And now he's going to receive a German suplex from Tonga Loa off of the turnbuckle. But Kurt Angle quick to fight back up to his feet here, catches a knee on his way in, and now he's going to reverse that belly to belly from Tonga Loa once again. As I mentioned earlier, you don't want to go for that belly to belly suplex on Kurt Angle. He is not the one that you want to target. As now he uses the ropes to his advantage, wrenching the leg over. I'm going to go to work on that leg, the hamstring of Tonga Loa. Going to look to utilize all this joint manipulation to his advantage when he locks in the ankle lock. You know Kurt Angle's always going to be looking for that patented ankle lock, and now he lifts him up in the power slam position. Tama Tonga introducing the chair into the ring, and Tonga Loa being the one to be dropped on the chair, and Kurt Angle utilizing it to his advantage. And Tama Tonga has got to be regretting his actions here in this contest as he introduced that chair. The referee, of course, not disqualifying him because it was at the hands of the other side, not paying off quite there. But I'll tell you what is paying off, and that's all these attacks to the leg at the hands of Kurt Angle once again, just dropping on the leg of Tonga Loa. And now Tama Tonga gonna distract Kurt Angle here at ringside and try and bide his brother some time to recover here. That's exactly what he's going to do. Is Kurt Angle now running over into the turnbuckle. What is he going for? High risk. Whatever he was going for, it was stopped by Tanga Loa. As he looks to go high risk now, following Kurt Angle up there. But Kurt Angle strikes to Tanga Loa, is going to send him crashing down off of the top turnbuckle. And Kurt Angle now with a leaping frog splash to Tanga Loa. But Tama Tonga is going to distract the referee, preventing the pinfall at the hands of Kurt Angle. And Kurt Angle now going to look to duck to the outside and take down Tama Tonga with a German suplex on the outside, folding him up. The bad boy being sent, folding him up on his neck. And now Kurt Angle going to follow it up by dropping him with the power slam on the apron. Compressing the spine against the apron, Tanga Loa going to be prevented from attacking Kurt Angle, but he's going to reverse. When he ran in, Kurt Angle now going to send Tanga Loa across the ring, catching him with the spear in the corner, and now a belly-to-belly suplex to follow it up. And Kurt Angle, the Olympic Gold Medalist, is a house of fire as he calls for Tanga Loa to get back up to his feet, but he is unsuccessful in doing so. Now a belly-to-belly of his own from Tanga Loa, proving that he can utilize that maneuver here on the Olympic Gold Medalist, who we see utilizing that move so often. Now it's a back and forth contest here as Tanga Loa looking to get back into this matchup as he has been dissected at the hands of Kurt Angle. Now wrenching down on the chin lock, but Kurt Angle quick to fight out of this now with the strikes to the gut of Tanga Loa. One half of the Gorillas of Destiny is going to receive a very European uppercut, and now a diving moonsault up from the top rope, but Kurt Angle unsuccessful in landing it, now sending Tanga Loa over. And now Tama Tonga gonna distract Kurt Angle here at ringside once again, but it's not enough to get Tanga Loa any advantage here in this contest, as Kurt Angle now gonna call him back up to his feet here, as gonna look for the triple German suplexes as he connects with one. Tanga Loa unsuccessful in grabbing onto the ropes there as he was dazed off of the German suplexes, and now receiving a third German suplex at the hands of Kurt Angle, turning him over now and looking to target that leg once again here in this contest as he cinches in the ankle lock here on Tanga Loa. Gonna look to get the tap out victory here, and he gets it. Tanga Loa having the tap out at the hands of Kurt Angle, and Tanga Loa giving up. Tama Tonga only looking on. That's all he could do, as his brother giving in to Kurt Angle here in this open challenge to open up Monday Night Raw. Of course, Kurt Angle coming out to challenge Christopher Daniels in 2 weeks' time at the next Raw pay-per-view event, which we will see in 2 weeks' time. Christopher Daniels accepting the challenge, but here tonight, Kurt Angle giving us a piece of what he's got since coming back following his defeat at Summerslam. Of course, being the first man eliminated in that triple threat match between Daniel Bryan himself, and AJ Styles, who is still currently the champion, will meet Seth Rollins in 2 weeks' time at our next event, the next Raw pay-per-view event in 2 weeks' time. Kurt Angle and Christopher Daniels, another feature matchup. And now we move on into the next matchup for Monday Night Raw. As I hear backstage, we have another surprise here tonight. Kurt Angle is not the only returning star here on Monday Night Raw. We will see who will be coming up next in our main event of Monday Night Raw.
It's all I'm ever worried about. And slow money be
Can you believe what we are seeing right now? Old ECW rivals Rob Van Dam and Jerry Lynn in the middle of the ring on Monday Night Raw. What is going on? We are seeing them lock up here in universe mode. Now Rob Van Dam taking down Jerry Lynn in the middle of the ring. These two looking to lock up here in the main event of Monday Night Raw. What a treat we have for you here tonight. Rob Van Dam now rebounding Jerry Lynn off of the ropes. I am just at a loss for words here. Seeing this contest now, a spinning back kick at the hands of Rob Van Dam and Jerry Lynn rolling to the outside. Rob Van Dam just taunting him on the inside. Jerry Lynn now looking to come in and picking him up for a gory bomb. Gory bomb, dropping him across the ropes. What was that? Oh no. Interrupting this matchup, it appears that we have some interference here. The lights have gone out. I don't see what has happened. Oh, it's Bray Wyatt and his brother Bo Dallas coming out here. The Wyatt brothers interfering, breaking up this dream matchup that we have wanted to see for so long. And you gotta wonder why Bray Wyatt and Bo Dallas are out here. Of course, Bo Dallas at the command of Bray Wyatt, as we have seen in NXT. Not leading them to much success, but looking here on Monday Night Raw to make a statement potentially against these legends. Let's see what Bray Wyatt has in mind here as him and Bo Dallas approach the ring here. The Fireflies lighting up the arena. And the Eater of Worlds here to meet Mr. Monday Night, as well as Jerry Lynn in the middle of the ring. What an interesting contest here that we have tonight. It appears that Bray Wyatt and Bo Dallas are going to have to team up against Jerry Lynn and Rob Van Dam. I mean, that would make sense. We have 2 and 2 here. Yeah, I think that's what Shane McMahon will want here. As we have an official at ringside, Jerry Lynn and Rob Van Dam locking up for about 45 seconds there before the interruption at the hands of the Wyatt brothers. And that appears that that's what we're going to get, as Bo Dallas now starting and Jerry Lynn on behalf of the ECW legends. Now it's going to be Jerry Lynn taking it to Bo Dallas, taking him down with a huge lariat in this contest, starting off hot as Jerry Lynn. What a treat we have. Jerry Lynn here on Monday Night Raw, a roaring forearm, and Jerry Lynn fired up here in this contest, knocks Bray Wyatt off of the apron, but he's distracted as now Bo Dallas looking to take him down with a back suplex, but he catches him with a drop kick. What agility at the hands of Jerry Lynn as he sends Bo Dallas across and into the turnbuckle, and looking to make the tag now into Rob Van Dam as he does so successfully, sending Bo Dallas off the ropes and diving in with dual forearms across the face of Bo Dallas. But Bo Dallas ducking down, dropping Rob Van Dam by his heels. Now dropping Jerry Lynn off of the apron as well. Bo Dallas scheming here on the outside, and now catching a super kick to the gut at the hands of Rob Van Dam. Rob Van Dam now sending Bo Dallas across the apron, or knocking, I should say, Bray Wyatt off of the apron now, running in for that huge shoulder breaker, diving in for that spear into the corner, and now going to follow it up with Bo Dallas sitting over in the corner. Going to look to go for the coast to coast across from the other apron, and now tagging in Jerry Lynn. Jerry Lynn back in this contest. Bo Dallas receiving a lot of punishment here. Going to be dropped down with a sit out Dragon facebuster. And Bo Dallas crawling over into the corner. Going to look to get a reprieve after that huge wheelbarrow facebuster. Jerry Lynn now sending Bo Dallas over into the corner, taking him down now with a fireman's carry takeover. And Jerry Lynn gonna once again send Bo Dallas over into the buckle, sending him out now. As Jerry Lynn gonna look to dive down on Bo Dallas, but Bo Dallas now crawling over and able to make the quick tag into Bray Wyatt, who avoids the crossbody at the hands of Jerry Lynn and just stomps down on his target. And what is going on here? Oh, a quick pause screen as now Bray Wyatt with the hook and chancery, sending Jerry Lynn crashing across the ring and now looking to choke out Jerry Lynn now on the ground as the Eater of Worlds looking to dissect Jerry Lynn and take apart what makes Jerry Lynn so special, his unique offense, as he catches him with a backhand and he's able to reverse whatever Bray Wyatt had in mind there. Jerry Lynn now probably in desperate need of a tag here as he rebounds off the ropes, looking to come in, knocking Bo Dallas off of the apron in the process, but now receiving a huge Saito suplex from Bray Wyatt for his troubles, as Bray Wyatt now continuing to pick apart Jerry Lynn with a huge swinging gutbuster to the chest of Jerry Lynn. Jerry Lynn once again looking to crawl and make the tag. Bray Wyatt now going up to Brett's rope on the second rope, going to look to dive down onto Jerry Lynn. Let's see what he could do here. Diving down for the axe handle. Pathetic dive is unsuccessful and misses. But now Jerry Lynn ducking underneath it, catching him with a huge lariat, knocking Bo Dallas off of the apron, and now kicking down Bray Wyatt. Jerry Lynn probably going to want to look for a tag, but no, hitting the snap German suplex on Bray Wyatt. But a quick kick out from the Eater of Worlds. And Jerry Lynn now sending Bray Wyatt into the turnbuckle, coming in with a clothesline and coming out with a bulldog for his efforts, calling Bray Wyatt back up to his feet once again. Bray Wyatt able to quickly recover off of that opportunity, lifting him up for the area raid crash, dropping him down with a huge white noise. And now going to look to drop Bo Dallas on the outside with a sunset flip powerbomb. Jerry Lynn is a house of fire here on Monday Night Raw, taking out both members of the Wyatt brothers. And now Bo Dallas on the outside taking care of Bray Wyatt on the inside, gonna look to take down Jerry Lynn and stunt all the momentum that he has produced recently in this contest with a series of boot chokes over in the corner. And Bray Wyatt now gonna look to dive down on Jerry Lynn. No, he ducks to the outside, but now coming back inside the ring, he's gonna lift up Jerry Lynn, rising him back up to his feet. Jerry Lynn able to reverse and send Bray Wyatt over into the corner. The referee holding back Jerry Lynn from getting to Bray Wyatt before he could get the tag into Bo Dallas, and now guillotining Jerry Lynn up on the ropes. He should have tagged in Rob Van Dam when he had the chance. Jerry Lynn in desperate need of a tag here, and Bo Dallas gonna use that to his advantage as he dives down with a huge splash across the back of Jerry Lynn. Jerry Lynn now with the reversal, dropping the arm across the shoulder. But now Bo Dallas with the reverse DDT. This match so back and forth here as Jerry Lynn continuing to fight back against two men. Now Bo Dallas going to drag Jerry Lynn back over to the corner and make the tag into Bray Wyatt, who is calling for it over in the corner. Probably a wise move as Bray Wyatt appears to be the fresher of the two. And now going to go for the sleeper slam, dropping Jerry Lynn down with a huge sleeper fallout slam, but a snap German suplex from Jerry Lynn as he is able to take advantage of a prone Bray Wyatt and now make the tag to Rob Van Dam here in this contest, as we see Mr. Monday Night hitting the spinning back kick. No, it's caught by Bray Wyatt, taking him down now with a fireman's carry. Rob Van Dam now going in for the spinning side kick, now catching him on the third attempt. Rob Van Dam now with a swanton bomb to the chest, knocking Bo Dallas off. And now Rob Van Dam gonna look to get Bray Wyatt back up to his feet here, jumping off of the second rope and looking to come in for that calf kick, but it's reversed by Bray Wyatt as he was able to duck out of the way, as well as duck out of the way of that side super kick and catch him with a jumping neck breaker. But Bo Dallas knocked out on the outside. Now coming in with that spinning sidekick as Rob Van Dam now a standing moonsault to follow it up. And Rob Van Dam gonna look to capitalize on Bray Wyatt's situation as he springboards in for a leg drop. And the second that Bo Dallas looks to get back up on the apron, Rob Van Dam is gonna knock it back down and prevent the tag from Bray Wyatt. The Eater of Worlds not able to capitalize on the situation at hand, as now he's gonna look to choke out Rob Van Dam over in the corner once again. Rob Van Dam unable to escape the stomps and chokes at the hands of the Eater of Worlds, as Bray Wyatt appearing to have the whole world in his hands, as well as Rob Van Dam's future here in WWE, as he continues to pick apart at the whole effing show. Now dragging Rob Van Dam back over on the canvas, dropping him down with the jawbreaker. Rob Van Dam now coming back with a sidekick, and now going for the Frankensteiner, dropping Bray Wyatt down and creating some separation between him and Bo Dallas. A basement dropkick, and now a rolling thunder onto Bray Wyatt. Gonna make the tag in to Jerry Lynn, and gonna look to follow up on this situation here, as Jerry Lynn now gonna lift up Bray Wyatt. The power, dropping him down with that sit-out powerbomb, running with him and preventing Bo Dallas from breaking up the pin is Rob Van Dam with a monkey flip, but Bray Wyatt was able to get the shoulder up at the count of 2. Jerry Lynn now gonna follow it up by lifting up Bray Wyatt, dropping him down, drilling him with a sit-out pile driver, and gonna look to make the tag in now to Mr. Monday Night, Rob Van Dam, back here on Raw. Gonna dive down now, Rob Van Dam diving down with a huge 5-star frog splash. 1, 2, and 3. Rob Van Dam and Jerry Lynn picking up a monumental victory here on Monday Night Raw, teaming up for potentially the first time in WWE history to defeat the Wyatt brothers here. But you gotta help thinking that we could have gotten another Rob Van Dam versus Jerry Lynn match. We will see if these two will meet in the future potentially now, with Jerry Lynn appearing here on Monday Night Raw. Potentially we can see these two competing at our Monday Night Raw pay-per-view in 2 weeks time, and now these two gonna exchange respect between these two ECW legends. So much history between the two that are in the ring, and able to successfully defeat a huge victory over a big team here on Monday Night Raw puts them potentially in title contention if they want to challenge Evolve for those titles. Now let's see what's going on in our main event, the Fatal 4-Way to determine the Triple Crown Champion, #1 contender.
Quiet on the set. Can we please have quiet on the set?
Awesome! I came to play. There's a price to pay. Time for you to get down on your knees and pray. You say goodbye to the good old days. They're never coming back. Watch a future fade. I came to play. Get my due pay. I guess you had a dream, but it can't
Can you believe what we are seeing tonight? We are gonna see Vader square off with Walter. What a treat we have here tonight. Fatal 4-way action. The winner is gonna take on Pete Dunne for the Triple Crown Championship at our special event in 2 weeks' time. I will reveal the name of that event at the end of this matchup. But for the time being, we are seeing Fatal 4-way action in the month of October, the second week of October we are in right now, as all four of these men battling on the outside. The return of Vader here in Universe mode. What an interesting competitor in this contest that we will see go head to head with each of these members. The Miz receiving another opportunity after a lot of failed opportunities earlier on in Universe mode. And Bobby Roode, of course, being so successful after his departure from Beer Money, taking out James Storm in that grudge match that they had back at Clash of Champions. And you gotta think that he wants in on that Triple Crown Championship match against Pete Dunne. Now lifting up Walter on the outside. The strength of Bobby Roode to lift up the big man Walter. One half of ring comp. Walter, of course, potentially going for the Triple Crown Championship. Of course, also challenging for the tag team titles with Timothy Thatcher. You gotta think that he wants to go for that as well. But catching the big boot on his way in. The Miz on the inside, hitting the reality check with the knee and then catching him with the neckbreaker on the way down. And of course, Universe rules, meaning that is elimination in these multi-man matches. In virtually every contest that we have that is multi-man, we feature elimination rules. And that is the case here tonight. We will have a definitive winner amongst these four men. And Miz on the inside is going to hit Vader with a bell clap. And now a side effect on the inside to Vader is going to stunt Vader's momentum. And kicking out quickly is the big man, Van Vader. Walter now on the outside is going to get the gut-wrench suplex on Bobby Roode, as Walter continuing to pick away at the glorious one. But now taking him down with a dragon screw leg whip is Bobby Roode. Going to look to go to town on that leg of Walter, as the Miz now being sent to the outside by Vader. All the men dishing to the outside. Vader now going to look to join the company over at the ramp area as opposed to the ringside area. Now Bobby Roode looking to create some space between himself and Vader. Miz looking to sneak up behind Vader and attack him from behind, taking him down with a huge lariat. Is the Miz able to capitalize on the situation at hand, and now walking up with Walter, now taking Walter down. The Miz outsmarting both men, now bulldogging Vader. The Miz very wise here in this contest, but now taking a German suplex up on the stage at the hands of Walter. And now Bobby Roode gonna drop him down with a neck breaker. So much action going down on our stage here as Vader is sent off of the Miz, sent crashing down. Now the Miz gonna drop him with a basement DDT to Vader, as Walter now gonna send Bobby Roode back up the entrance ramp. The Miz gonna take care of Bobby Roode with a seated suplex here once again on the ramp. All this damage these men are taking on the ramp can't be good for the long-term effects of this matchup. And now a big boot sending Vader tossing back at the hands of Walter. Now more commotion going on up at the stage as Bobby Roode now is going to be taken down by Walter into an armbar, wrenching away on that Fujiwara armbar, of course, that Timothy Thatcher, his tag team partner, utilizes as his finisher. The Miz hitting a dropkick up on the stage to the back of Walter, and the Miz has really had the advantage in this contest amongst all three of these men. Now going to hit a skull-crushing finale up on the stage. Bobby Roode taking the bullet for Vader up on the top of the stage as the Miz was looking to utilize that maneuver on Vader. But Bobby Roode, the glorious one, stepping in the way and receiving that skull-crushing finale at the top of the stage. And all the men going back to the ringside area, aside from Bobby Roode, who has yet to recover from that finishing maneuver at the hands of the Miz. But now Walter sending the Miz crashing back. Bobby Roode now taking out Vader in the process and going to look to take care of Walter now. But Walter continuing to send the Miz across the ringside area. Is going to receive a back neck breaker, and Bobby Roode returning back inside the ring along with Walter, as the glorious one now scouting Walter back to his feet here. But the Miz going to interrupt it as Vader now going to look to come in and attack Bobby Roode, but he's taken down with the axe handle. Bobby Roode now going to look to go to town on Walter once again in this contest, or I should say Vader, as the Miz now ducking to the outside to take care of Walter. Bobby Roode going to join them on the outside. Miz now going back inside the ring. Back and forth here in this contest as both men trading with one another. Miz exhausted on the inside of the ring. Bobby Roode gonna look to capitalize on that situation that the Miz is in with a huge spine buster to take him down, hooking the leg of the Miz, the awesome one, but only getting a 2 count. As now Vader gonna look to taunt over in the corner. Bobby Roode looking to capitalize on that situation, dropping him down and sending him over into the Miz with that huge shin breaker, back suplex, sending him crashing into the Miz. And now these three just having a slugfest back and forth with a series of strikes to one another. Miz breaking up that maneuver, whatever Walter was going for there on Bobby Roode, as now Miz over in the corner is going to be countered by Walter with a huge lariat taking him down. Miz rolling to the outside and face wash. A huge boot over in the corner to Bobby Roode from Walter is going to take him down. And now Bobby Roode, prone in the middle of the ring, is going to duck to the outside now, rolling to the outside to get a bit of a recovery, and a short arm clothesline to Walter is going to create some separation. But Vader now in hot pursuit of the glorious one, Bobby Roode. Bobby Roode now looking to go back inside the ring, hoping that Vader will capitalize on the Miz here at the ringside area over by the announce tables. But Bobby Roode now trying to fight off both big men in this contest on the inside of the ring, and now they catch up to him. But Vader being taken care of at the hands of the Miz. Let's see what goes on here in this contest as Walter looking to capitalize off of that maneuver. A Saito suplex from Vader and a kick out at the count of 1 from Bobby Roode. But a kick to the back. Now back and forth in this contest. Both big men having the advantage now are going to look for simultaneous power bombs. One at the hands of Walter, one at the hands of Vader. And now Vader realizing that Walter was going for the cover, but his elimination rules, I don't know why he broke that up. I guess potentially being threatened at the hands of his powerbomb, and now being sent with a butterfly lock suplex. Walter sending Vader halfway across the ring, and Vader continuing to roll all the way to the outside. Now going to look to utilize that butterfly suplex on the Miz, and let's see the Miz now rolling to the outside. Walter clearing house with those butterfly suplexes, sending everyone rolling to the outside. But Bobby Roode now able to capitalize on the situation at hand on the inside of the ring, gonna dive in for that blockbuster off of the second rope, but Walter able to duck out of the way, and now another short arm clothesline from the glorious one, Bobby Roode, as he looks to go across the ring and set him up once again, diving in for that blockbuster. But now Vader recovering, coming to the inside of the ring. Bobby Roode taking him down with a huge blockbuster. He's able to hit it now on Vader, and now lock in the Dream Street on Walter, hitting the huge Dream Street slam. And now the Miz looking for that skull crushing finale. He's going to be hit with a bridging fisherman suplex at the hands of Bobby Roode. Both the Miz getting his shoulder up, and now the two big men going to go to war as Vader sending Walter all the way to the outside. Bobby Roode going to look to capitalize on the Miz being down in this contest. Miz with the reversal. Now Bobby Roode is the one to receive the reversal, and a wheelbarrow facebuster on the outside from Vader. As now the glorious one scouting the Miz here, looking for the glorious DDT with a kick to the gut as the two big men return to the inside of the ring. Vader and Walter brawling at inside the ring as a glorious DDT from Bobby Roode, a choke slam from Vader, and now the cover here at the hands of Bobby Roode is going to eliminate the Miz. But distracted was the referee as the glorious one picking up a huge elimination in this contest, but potentially eliminating an ally as the two big men brawling at the other side of the ring. A Samoan drop from Vader as Bobby Roode has removed the top turnbuckle over in the left corner. And wittingly grabbing a table from underneath the ring as the two big men brawl on the inside of the ring, continuing to go at it. Are Walter and Vader now coming in for the chokeslam once again. Vader hitting a huge chokeslam onto Walter, and the Miz at ringside. Bobby Roode receiving a kendo stick, looking to crack the Miz over the head with that kendo stick once again for good measure to send him on his way out in this contest, but instead gonna look to gloat up on the stage area, and now going for the glorious taunt as the two brawling on the inside. Vader gonna look to capitalize on this situation, but cracked in the back by Bobby Roode, and now across the skull with the kendo stick. And Bobby Roode I believe lacerating Vader on that last shot, making him bleed, but being taken down now by that arm drag. Bobby Roode now looking to put away. Vader looking to put away Bobby Roode after that arm drag, but it wasn't enough. You gotta watch out for that table at ringside that Bobby Roode set up earlier on. Now looking for the Vader bomb, but it's reversed into a face buster from Bobby Roode. And now Bobby Roode looking to grab Walter on the outside, being distracted by the leader of Ring Comp. Now being sent across the ropes and a back elbow at the hands of Bobby Roode. Walter now coming back to the inside of the ring and is gonna look to capitalize on the situation that Vader has been left in at the hands of Bobby Roode with the deadlift, German suplex. How is that not a rope break? I guess because there's no disqualifications in this contest. But Vader being hit with that bridging deadlift German suplex at the hands of Walter, potentially being put away here in this contest. And now a release German suplex at the hands of Walter. What will these men do to earn themselves a Triple Crown Championship opportunity, as Bobby Roode now cracking them with the chair, coming in from behind, is able to connect with Vader, and now sending him across the ring with the butterfly suplex is Walter. And now Walter and Bobby Roode gonna go at it once again in the middle of the ring. Bobby Roode being sent with a gut wrench suplex onto that chair that he introduced into this contest, and it's gonna work to his deficit here, as he is gonna be dropped once again on that chair, relatively close to that chair, as Walter capitalizing on the situation once again that Bobby Roode has been left in here in this contest. Walter gonna look to drag Bobby Roode over, and a fist drop to the face of the Glorious One is gonna leave him feeling not so glorious, and now a fist to the face once again to a grounded Bobby Roode. As now the arm drag reversal from Bobby Roode. Vader now going to be introduced into this conflict as he looks to drop him with a huge choke slam to Walter. Bobby Roode now going to introduce the steel steps into this contest, and Vader being reversed by Walter here on the inside of the ring. Vader going to be dropped with a gut wrench suplex onto that chair, and going to look to follow it up with a pinfall here at the hands of Walter. But Bobby Roode taking out the referee regardless, now cracking everybody with the kendo stick and clearing house as Walter has been sent to the outside. Now calling Vader back up with a huge spine buster. But the referee is down, and Bobby Roode not going to be able to recover in time in this situation. Looking for the pinfall here, but the referee, as I said, not going to be able to recover in time. Now looking to duck down for the pinfall here. 1, 2, and a kick out at the count of 2 from Vader, as he had enough time to recover here. Now going to duck over for that huge running blockbuster of sorts, but Vader able to reverse it and slam him down on that chair. Again, the amount of times that Bobby Roode has landed on that chair, and now being kicked in the gut and in the face by Walter, sending Vader onto the ropes. Now Bobby Roode with the reversal. Walter now with the back elbow to the face of Bobby Roode is going to duck behind into that sleeper hold and quickly put away the Glorious One, Bobby Roode. Quickly getting the tap out submission from Bobby Roode and lifting up Vader, but it's too much weight. Walter wasn't able to lift up Vader in time, and the weight was able to buckle Walter, and now Vader gonna look to follow it up here and potentially put away the big man Walter in this contest with a huge Vader bomb. Now looking to put him away. 1, 2, 3. Vader has won this contest. The fatal 4-way elimination contest. Walter already back to his feet. What have we seen here tonight? I can't believe what we're seeing. All the surprises, all the people returning here tonight to success. Rob Van Dam and Jerry Lynn picking up a successful victory here tonight. We just saw the return of Vader, gonna face Pete Dunne at our next event that I can now reveal will be called Halloween Havoc for the month of October. Meet us here in 2 weeks for Halloween Havoc, but we will have one more Raw. Alright, I should say 2 more Raws before then. Catch us tomorrow for SmackDown Live, and I'll see you later.